Hi and welcome to this Canva app beginners tutorial. In this video I'll be focusing on the design screen of the app, and I'll be covering topics like changing fonts, adding your own files and images, and how to download your final design. I've included chapters in this video to help you skip to the topics you want. This video is a basic overview. For more detailed videos on specific topics like text alignment, please check out my page. If this video has been useful to you, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more tips and tricks, hit the subscribe button. This is the design screen of the Canva app, assuming that you've already opened a design or template. If you tap these three dots here, you'll get the menu with the name of your document and just underneath the size of your document. If you want to edit the name, just tap the words. In this menu, you'll also be able to save and see your saved status. You can see where it says, all changes saved. That's because Canva automatically saves your progress every few seconds. The next icon up here is the resize option, but this is a pro account option only, so if you're a free user, you won't be able to see this. If you're a pro user, this is where you can change the size of your document. You can see that Canva has a huge list of pre-designed sizes to choose from, or you can create your own. All of the options to add photos, text, backgrounds, etc. are found under this grey circle in the bottom right-hand corner. There are lots of options in this menu, but I'm just going to take you through the most important ones. First one is Gallery. This allows you to add images to the document directly from your phone gallery. Just tap a photo to add it. Now you can see that a photo has been added and it's selected. I've got lots of options along the bottom, so I'll just take you through a few of these. Replace is really handy and allows you to keep the position and the size of the image you already have and then just switch it out. Adjust gives you the option to change the appearance of a photograph, so I can brighten it up, maybe change the contrast a bit, and reduce the saturation. And if you want to undo any changes, just tap the undo button in the top left-hand corner. You can see that currently the image is behind the title text, but if I come to position, I'll have the option to rearrange the order. So if I tap to front, it'll bring the image to the very front of the document. In this menu, I can also align the image, or text, or whatever it is that you've got selected on the page. You can move the image around, of course, by dragging and dropping, but if you want more subtle movements, nudge is a really great option. Here, I can shift the images a few pixels at a time, and it's much more accurate than trying to use drag and drop. In this menu, I've also got options for opacity, which is this one here. Just move the slider to change the transparency. This link icon here is important if you're planning to do anything digitally. It allows you to add clickable links to the elements on your document. So if I type in Facebook and tap tick, you can see that now the photograph is linking to Facebook. If I want to duplicate the element, I've got this option here, and I can also delete it. If you want to add some text, just tap the grey circle again and then tap text. In here you've got a list of pre-made font combinations, but most of these are going to be for pro users only. To add a text, just tap on any of these three buttons. If I tap Add a Heading, I'll get some title text. You can change the font by selecting the font name down at the bottom here. Now you'll see a list of all the fonts on Canva. Remember though, that any with this crown icon are pro fonts, and you'll have to pay to use them if you're not a pro user. You can search for any of the fonts using this search box, but you can also search for types of fonts, like handwriting. Just tap a font to apply it. If you swipe the menu along, you'll see you've got all the usual font options, like bold and underlined, etc. This icon controls the letter and the line spacing. And this ruler icon copies and pastes the styles of the element you've got selected to other elements. This works with shapes and things, not just fonts. So if I tap it and then tap on some text, you'll see that it changes. Photos brings up a gallery of all the Canva photographs, and there are thousands of them. If you long tap and slightly swipe like this, you'll see if the photographs are free or pro. If you come to the top and tap this icon, you'll be able to filter out the photographs by free only. Now you can see that all the photographs are free. If you're looking for anything specific, you can do a search here. From one menu option, I can swipe along and choose other menu options too. So if I choose Elements, Elements lets you add things like shapes, lines, and clip arts to your document. You've also got the same search and filter options as before. To use an element, just tap on it. You can see that an element has a blue box around it and these white dots. These are control points, and we can use them to resize the document. The ones on the corners keep the document proportionally the same, but if I use the ones on the sides, you can see that I can stretch or squash it. I've also got an option here to rotate. Down in the bottom menu, you'll see a colour option. You'll be able to change colours of most of Canva's elements and any elements you upload that are SVG. If I tap on a colour, you'll see in the new menu I've got the options for currently used document colours and some default colours. If I tap the colour picker though, I'll be able to choose my own colour. If you know the hex code of a colour, you'll be able to add that in here. If you want to change the background colour, all you need to do is tap the background and then hit the colour selector again. To add your own images or graphics, hit the grey circle again and tap Uploads. This will be empty when you first start, but everything you upload gets stored here, so you don't have to keep re-uploading the same things every time. To upload files, just tap Upload Media, and then you'll be able to select the media from a range of places. Tap the white circle to close. I've only got 2 pages in this document, which you can see using this icon in the bottom left-hand corner. If you've got lots of pages though, maybe something like an ebook, if you tap this icon, you'll see the grid view. This is a great way to see an overview of all your pages, and it allows you to quickly rearrange pages, duplicate pages, add blank pages, and delete pages. If we close that, and I tap on the 3 dots just above the artboard, I'll get similar options: duplicate, delete, and add a new page. If you can't ever move or edit something, like this title here, the chances are that it's locked. And you'll know that it's locked by this lock symbol here. To unlock it, just come down to the bottom of the screen and tap the lock icon. Once you're happy with your design, you can download it. This download icon here quickly allows you to download each page as an image and then share it. This is fine if you just want like a quick preview, but especially if you want to print, you'll need more control over the download. So what you want to do is to tap the last icon in the list. This brings up a menu. Again, there are loads of options here for exporting, but I suggest you use Save As. Not Save As Image like Canva is suggesting, but Save As. If I tap that, I'll get a load more options. You can see it's automatically set to PNG, but if you're downloading for print, you'll want to choose PDF Print. That's because that's the only one that's print quality. You'll also be able to select which page you want to download. It automatically will download them all if you don't select one. Then hit Download. I hope this video has been useful, and if you like it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more tips and tricks on Canva, hit the subscribe button. The design in this video is one of the candle templates I sell on my Etsy store. If you liked it and want to see more designs like it, check out my Etsy store, which I'll link in the description below.